Good afternoon, and on behalf of the Stevens Point Fire Department, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming. Those of you who don't know me, my name is J.D. Booty, and I will be the MC of today's ceremony. With that, Chaplain Ficken, if you'd like to come up. Good morning, let's pray. Heavenly Father, Lord God, in this day that you've created, Lord, we celebrate the life of Armando, for his gifts to us as a department, family, for this community, for the talents and abilities, Lord, that you bestowed upon us. Certainly the joy in his personality, the blessings of friendship, and the support and service. Heavenly Father, I ask your blessing on his days, his time, and relaxation and retirement, for the blessing that he is and will be to many still on each and every day. Where we call upon your name, I pray in Jesus' name.
At 1135 County Trump, J as in John, Stockton, 932.
Are you going to go on that? You can go. We'll move things. We'll make this work.
Oh, it feels great.
All right, back to the regular program at hand. The mayor was unable to be here today, and he just wanted to wish you the very best in retirement, Armando. He apologizes for not being able to be here. And now I'd like to invite up Commissioner Ostrowski to say a word from the Police and Fire Commission.
They give you such a heads up, they told me about 3 minutes ago. Lieutenant Ramon, I want to congratulate you on a very successful 20 years. Having worked with you now about 8 years myself. I wish you nothing but the best in the future as you've given the city of Stevens Point and the Portage County area your best. I congratulate you on your service. I thank you for your service, and it's been a real pleasure getting to know you, and I hope you stay in the area because we need, that history. We need that love that you've shown the community. We need it to stay. Congratulations, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. All right, Armando, are you ready for this speech?
Sure.
Yours is? I still got to do mine first. Mine's longer. It might be more dangerous. Armando Ramon started with the Stevens Point Fire Department on May 28, 2002. Originally, Armando was hired as a probationary firefighter whose first job was to work around the firehouse doing chores and listening to the stories about how things were done in the past. After a year doing the groundwork, Armando was off probation and onto the races. As a firefighter paramedic in the early 2000s, Armando ran on Medic 1 and Medic 2 almost every shift. There were no engine days for our newer firefighter paramedics at the time. Furthering his career path in 2012, Armando became a promoted motor pump operator, or MPO. As an MPO, Armando took great pride in checking his trucks, making sure all the equipment was ready to go at a moment's notice when the alarm came in. In 2015, Armando was promoted to the rank of lieutenant. As a lieutenant, he spent countless hours working on ordering purchasing, and stocking EMS supplies and medications for the next generation of paramedics to go on calls. During the 20-plus years that Armando spent as a union member of Local 484, he helped organize many different events to promote camaraderie amongst members of this department as well. He's excelled in many aspects and fostered a great working relationship with other departments and community members. The results further the mission and vision of not only the Police and Fire Commission, but the Stevens Point Fire Department. Over the course of his years with the department, Lieutenant Ramon truly left his mark, not only on the Stevens Point Fire Department, but also on the city of Stevens Point and all of the Portage County members he served. Lieutenant, on behalf of the Stevens Point Fire Department, we would like to present you with a few different awards. So if you could come up front and center, in front of the flag. First, for 20-plus years of service with the Stevens Point Fire Department, we would like to recognize you with a 20 Years of Service Award, presented by Lieutenant Zander. Second, your helmet and back pay from your turnout here. At the end of your shift tomorrow at 07:30, we'll expect that you take both of these things with you as a token of our appreciation. And last, as you know the importance of the challenge coins, Chief Howard would just like to present you with a Chief's coin. Last, the fire service is rich in tradition, and the Stevens Point Fire Department is no different. We have tried to mirror our many brothers and sisters in the law enforcement side of the Stevens Point area as well. And with that, as of recent, we have started a new tradition, here flying a flag at Station 1 overhead on the retiree's last day, and then placing it in a flag case. Chief Gemsa will now present that flag that was flown over Station 1 this morning in your honor. Someone did a good job holding that today. So on behalf of the Stevens Point Fire Department and the City of Stevens Point, we would just like to say thank you for your service and give you this opportunity to address the many men, women, and family members here today. Whenever you're ready. I'm not that tall. I'm going to try to keep this short. First of all, I'd like to say welcome and thank you for attending today. I see a lot of familiar faces out there, and truly honored that you're here today. I'd like to thank the other fire departments, Clover, Chief Beaver being here, all our other metro fire departments that I had the honor of working with, and kind of having our backs on fires as well. Truly appreciate it. All the law enforcement agencies, Sheriff's Department, Stevens Point PD, Clover PD, and also the state troopers. Always truly felt safe when we were out on calls. Always had our backs, and can't tell you how much that means to myself and keeping my crew safe when we're out there on calls. It means quite a bit. And also I'd like to thank the Portage County Communication Center. We can't do our jobs without our dispatchers.
get all the information as soon as the page goes out. If you don't respond to them when you're on scene, they make sure to verify that everything's going okay. So they also watch us from afar, make sure that we're doing well. Obviously made it to my retirement, so they did an excellent job keeping all of us, law enforcement and other agencies, safe when we're out on the scene. Thank you. I began my career back in '96 as a firefighter with the Plover Fire Department. And I also do remember being with Chief Beaver on a, I do believe it might have been his first fire that he would win on a big fire. And I was there, and then shortly after that, I decided to take my career a little further. I was working as a paramedic at that time in Wapaka. I was with the Sheriff's Department also, and we worked the schedule where allowed me 7 days on, 7 days off. My 7 days off, I would work in Wapaka, keep my paramedic skills up, where I finally got an opportunity in May 28th, 2002 to get hired on here at Stevens Point Fire. Truly was probably the best decision of my career, and I'm so glad that they took the opportunity, took the chance to hire me. I have learned so much being here. I can say that this is truly the best job in the world. I don't know how else to say it unless you've actually been doing it. They say that we spend a third of our time as a firefighter here, living in the firehouse, and we do everything. I mean, for those of you that know that, we eat, sleep, cook, clean, we do it all. It is a household, and it truly is a family. I'd like to also give thanks to my family. I could not have done this without the support of my family. Thank you for putting up with my busy schedule. I spent many days away from home. As we all do. I mean, when we all miss a lot of birthdays, holidays, family get-togethers, and just other functions, but we just have to be here. That's just the way it goes. There's no other way around it, and it's actually gotten a little bit more because a lot of departments statewide and nationwide are short at this time. So we are putting a lot more hours in. And so I just want to say thank you to my family, and I love you. Thank you. Lastly, I'd like to thank my brothers and sisters. You are and always will be my family. And the one thing I can say is always keep learning from each other, and don't hold it to yourself, pass it on to others. That'll only make you a better leader down the road, and it will make them a better firefighter and a man. Continue to watch out for each other, and remain safe on all the calls. Remember the saying, the strength of the team of each member, the strength of each member is the team. So, if you remember the strength of the team is each member, then you're always going to succeed in whatever you do. You can't function as one. If you function as one, that's when people get hurt. That's when mistakes are made. So continue to train, and when you train like your life depends on it, because it does. Yours and others. And so stay safe that way. I will truly miss all the camaraderie and fun times, both on and off shift, especially those off shift. We had a lot of fun. And just remember, I'm always a phone call away. Anytime you need anything, I will drop what I'm doing. I'll come help out. I may be getting a little bit older, but I can still do my part. And if any of you guys want to get up and run with me in the morning, I'd gladly do that. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody again for attending today, and it really means a lot to me, and I couldn't think of a better way to end my career with looking at the faces in the crowd that's here today. Thank you.
not supposed to give me a hug. Chiefs aren't supposed to break down up here like that. He started talking about all the camaraderie, all the memories, everything we do in and outside of the firehouse, and all the trips we made together as well. And I could sit up here and tell you a lot of stories, but we'll save those for a different time. With that, I'd just like to say once again, congratulations, Armando. Well deserved on 20 plus years with the Stevens Point Fire Department. And I couldn't think of a better person to grow up with through the firehouse over the last 20 years. So congratulations. And with that, the ceremony is concluded. All personnel, like always, if we can get you guys to come out in front, and we'll take some pictures. Thank you.